Hey, good afternoon, everybody. This is Brittany with the Seniors Blue Book. And today I have the privilege of being here on Zoom Live with Julie Blank, the owner of On the Go Therapy. Good afternoon, Julie.
Hello there. How are you?
I'm doing excellent. Look at our backgrounds. We're so festive.
Got the Christmas going on.
That's right. You've got a beautiful tree behind you. The theme is blue, of course.
Blue
You
is
live on the water, so it matches.
It does. I like it. It's my special tree with all of my special starfish ornaments and all that fun kind of stuff.
I love it. What are you most looking forward to during, like, from now until Christmas? Like, what do you most look forward to?
That's a great question. Probably.
I didn't prepare you with this one. It's on the go kind of question.
Yeah, it's on the go question. Probably spending some time with my immediate family, just getting a little bit of downtime and getting to kind of reflect on the crazy year we've had.
It has been quite a unique, that's like the word I keep using, because there's been a lot of good things that of course come from it. We've all kind of been pushed in different directions and grown our businesses and personally, in different ways. But definitely unique. And we want to get into that in just a moment with On the Go and kind of some updates on what's happening during this time of COVID. But tell us a little bit about, give us a little bit of the background of On the Go and the services you provide.
Sure. So I've owned On the Go for 18 years now. It's hard to believe it's been that long, but it's easy when you love what you do. But anyway, On the Go, we see patients primarily on an outpatient basis in the home. So we bring clinic quality therapy to patients' homes, and we see them and we bill for Medicare and private pay and a few other insurances as well. And we send our therapists one-on-one and to treat the patients. And let's see, what else do we do? We go into some assisted living facilities to see patients. And we do have a couple of office locations in Sarasota as well. But we offer PT, OT, and speech and maintenance therapy. And yeah, that's pretty much what we do. We have some specialized programs, such as we can do aquatics and the patient's pools, and we can set you up on a gym equipment in your gyms and things like that. We specialize in the Parkinson's big program within the home, and that's pretty much where we're at.
Well, you do a lot. You basically, and thinking about this year and so many people, and I'm just going to throw myself included just a little bit under the bus. A lot of us haven't been as active as we normally are, right? Whether it's somebody working from home or in this case, with who you probably most likely serve as our senior community.
Mm-hmm.
And so not being able to move as much and get out as much, your services are so key because you can come directly to people's homes and you can provide, again, whichever type of therapy they need. So it's a really special thing you do. And now more than ever, I'm sure you guys are seeing that. A lot of people declining from isolation and things like that. So talk a little bit about, like, how have things been different this year compared to previous years with COVID and the services?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it has definitely been a different looking year. We are seeing a lot more patients that are isolated. I will even give my own grandmother as an example. I lost my grandfather this last year, and it was literally during COVID that she's been on complete lockdown, and she's like, I just have to get out. Will you just take me with you down to Sam's? Great. She gets in the car. We go to Sam's. I'm like, you sure you don't want me to drop you off at the front door? She's like, oh no, I can walk it. By the time we got inside, she's like, I am so out of breath. She's like, I need something. I need to hold on to you. Like her balance was starting to go. She wasn't doing well. And she didn't even realize it herself of how much she had deconditioned over these couple of months of really not getting out and going places. And we're seeing that more and more right now where, as time goes on, people are getting more and more deconditioned. We're having increased falls. We're having increased, just true decondition where they're just not able to do what they used to do. And it's a sad, frustrating thing, but I'm also grateful to have the tools and the type of company and the therapist to be able to send our therapists in to get them moving. And it's amazing, like how much I think some of these elderly people truly appreciate just seeing a smiling face walk through the door. I think it's helping with mental health as well to get, exercising and moving. And it's also great that, as medical professionals, we can wear our surgical masks in and make sure that we're protecting our everyone else's loved ones, to make sure that they're getting the care that they need, but also staying safe and protected as well.
Absolutely. And with the, with some of the specific services you provide, what's a good like example for people that haven't heard of you yet, and they're curious if they would kind of fall into, being a typical client that you would take on. So what's like your ideal client that you would serve, your ideal patient?
Our ideal patient would be, I mean, we can see anybody who would go like to a clinic for outpatient therapy. We specialize in just bringing that clinic into the home. So, we can see pretty much any diagnosis that you could see in a clinic, we can treat in the home. We well, obviously, we're going to specialize in doing home assessments and making sure that people are safe within their home and working with balance and just making sure they can get out of their own chair. There's a lot of times where they would come into a clinic and say, hey, I can get off the mat here just fine, but I can't get out of my favorite love seat. All right, well, let's work on that. Yeah, those are really good patients for us. Another great partnership that we have is with home health companies. When home health, there's been some changes in the last year with payment systems and things like that, and we try to really work hard to make those partnerships with home health companies and to be able to give the patients the therapy that they need and see them for the time that they need under home health, and then transfer them to on the go to where we can see them on an outpatient, but they can still remain in their home. And we work really hard to have a seamless process, where we're working with the home health company to be able to have a clean discharge to bringing them to on the go for their therapy services. And that's worked really well. And we actually got some, you want to see this? We got some new rat cards, we call them. So some giveaway cards to where they kind of look like this, to where it gives home health clinicians something to hand to the patients to say, hey, you graduated from home health, you're doing all right, but you know what, you could get pushed a little bit farther on the outpatient side, but instead of going to a clinic, why don't we send these guys in, and we'll take care of we'll get the scripts, we'll get everything we need from your doctor, just we're going to discharge on this date and they're going to start on this date. And it works really well. And then if for some reason that the patient needs to go back to home health, we pick up the phone and call them and say, hey, I got your patient back for you. So
yeah, it sounds like a perfect partnership between you and the home health. And I've seen that work in assisted living as well, when, there's an outpatient clinic either there or someone like you can come in and offer that. And I remember at the beginning of COVID, you guys were doing like all sorts of creative things. Like, it wasn't some of your staff going into some of the communities, the assisted livings, and like doing like exercise in the hallway with them, and pretty much anything that you could help to keep them as independent as possible.
We were literally having them do chairs with masks, and we were putting a therapist in, and everybody down the hallway, we hadn't seen each other in a month. And, we were getting to kind of wave and do exercises, trying to just keep them moving. Then we were, doing gait training around the buildings, we were having falls left and right. So we're like, nope, we're going to get out and go and do that. And keeping one therapist within the building helped to minimize risk. And I think the building was really appreciative, and the residents were really appreciative, and we were able to keep their strength up, but keeping safe.
Definitely. Well, I want to thank you for coming back on. It's been a moment in time that we have been able to jump on a Zoom together or do something together collaboratively and get the word out about On the Go. So again, for those that are tuning in, this is Julie. She's the owner of On the Go Therapy. And Julie, I'll put all your information in this post for people to reach out, or professionals, just depending on who's watching. But Julie is an excellent resource here in town. And Julie, what are what's the area that you cover, just so people are aware? Where do you kind of start and go to in this local area?
We cover all of Manatee, Sarasota, and Charlotte counties, and we actually go a little further south. But yeah, we can cover all of that.
Perfect. All
Yeah.
right. Well, great seeing you, and everybody that's watching, thanks for tuning in. And this has been Seniors Blue Book Live. I'm Brittany, and have a wonderful day. Bye, Julie.
Bye.